Not long ago, you asked me, Louis XIV, to help you solve your problems with the Salieri family. So with the help of the Emperor and the Crown Prince, which are always in my right-hand pocket, we hired that young German go-getter, Ludwig Pathetic Beethoven. Sure, the bomb set under the carriage went off prematurely, and young Beethoven is now deaf Beethoven. But nevertheless, I was successful in achieving your requested goal of securing the Prussian front for you, and I threw in that pretty little Catherine as a gift. So you will now go down in history known as Frederick the Great, while I remain the humble businessman that I am, Louis. And now the time has come when I must ask you to return a favor to your benefactor. This Mozart fellow is getting too big for his wig. His music is everywhere, and sales at my very own music chain, Louis XIV's House of Music Scores, are hitting low G's, scaling basso, man. Nada, not even a C note on the latest score. And I wrote it even featuring that Tony Bennett from Milan. Now listen, take this Mozart out, scare him, make him an offer he won't refuse. You got his handle? You know where he's hiding? Don't go barking up the wrong tree. Make it look like a Salieri job. Wear this black mask. Leave plenty of bombs around. Don't fail me. Don't let this Mozart off the hook. Now, excuse me, I gotta be getting back to the wedding. You know, this guy Bach, believe me, his agent wants 20 francs for a deposit in advance. For what? A sonata? That's not a sonata, funny. What was that music anyway? Get that music out of here. Did you see where they put my microphone? My collection of, excuse me, Mr. President, my collection of Shakespeare. Not good. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. My name is, what is my name? Ricky Jam. Welcome. You're watching Off the Hook, live in Worcester. Someone put what? Don't get wired up! Don't get wired up! We're gonna get wired up on my show. Oh, we're gonna get wired tonight. No, seriously, this is a great show. It's a cultural show. It's a cultural show. That's right. Here I am now. I'm on camera too.
I got no money, see?
Look, your cue cards over there or anything, but... All right, welcome. My name is Ricky Jam, and I must have said that already about 10 times, but that's traditional.
We'll see about that.
Got a great show in store for you. What do you get when you cross the Stooges and paint?
I don't know what you get, Ricky.
Mozart.
Ooh.
Yeah. I know. You're saying, hey, Ricky, did you read the papers today about the subliminal stuff? I don't believe in it. I really don't. Send money now. I don't believe in it at all. Hey, say this 3 times fast. Monet, money, money. 3 times fast, all together. Ready? Monet, money, 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 money. Those are art jokes for you artists in the city, right? Yeah. Okay. So what do you get when you cross Verdi, a Verdi opera, and an Undertaker?
I don't know what you get, Ricky.
You get rigor mortis.
Oh!
Rigor mortis. Oh.
How many vain opera singers does it take to change a light bulb?
Oh.
It's so funny, my shirt unbuttoned, so funny.
I'm going to have a look at that body.
Only one, but it has to be a spotlight. These are cultural jokes. Today's a cultural show, ladies and gentlemen, a cultural show. Culture as in, we have the high culture, we have culture like low-fat yogurt, culture as in viral bacterial cultures, cultural show. What's a musical score? This is for the musicians now in the city. The musicians in the city. I'll for the musicians in the city, okay? All right, what's a musical score?
It's a song, Ricky.
No, it's the name of Mozart's amorous conquest written in the margin of his music. Musical score. He was a nice babe, and I wrote those notes, and okay. All right, say.
Encore! Bravo! Woo! Woo! Woo!
All right. It's a great show. It's going to be a great show. Say this 3 times fast. Ozawa Yo-Yo Ma Yoko Ono. Ozawa Yo-Yo. What do these names have in common? What do these names have in common? Okay, that's Dante, Cervantes, and Bronte. Now, I have to roll the R's because this is a cultural thing we do. Okay, what do they have in common? No, they're alternative names for Cadillac's luxury car, the Alante. Talking about my favorite car. Talking about my favorite car. Talking about my favorite car. It's a great show. We want to say hello. We want to say hello to all our friends in Cambridge, in Hudson, Shrewsbury. We're all over the place. We're going to say hello to the Travalis family because they've been writing in. I want to say hello to the Johnsons. Well, how you doing? Okay. And what's going on here? What is this? Yo, look, you're knocking over my books and everything. Shakespeare.
Don't worry about this stupid.
Where for right now?
Let's stay there.
Wait a minute. Who is this guy? Oh, who are you?
Well, don't you know who I am?
Oh, because you're off camera, so I can't see you unless you're standing here.
Well, I'm Sisyphus, you silly thing. Don't you know your Greek legends?
Sisyphus?
Yes.
Oh, as is the myth of Sisyphus, the
Yes.
Greek legend. You're the guy that keeps pushing the... No, and
Well, it was supposed to be a rock, but it isn't. But I'm pushing this stupid thing because the god said I had to do it. And every time you get it to the top, it falls down. Do you know how angry I am? I'm so angry I could squeeze a grape. I'm just so mad.
You mad or are you miffed?
Seize it.
Yeah, I'd say I'm miffed.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the myth of Sisyphus.
Yeah!
The myth. And that's the end of the show.
I gotta go now.
Push it up there, push it up. 1, 2. All right, we'll be right back. We've got a great show in store for you, so stick around, all right?
Yeah.
Push it up, push it up, push it up. Tell her, push it up, push it. Now let it go, let it go. All right, now push it up again, push it up, push it up.
You remind me.
Oh, that's what we do.
Do you want to look and feel more intelligent and mature? You can. You should. Because that's what today's woman is looking for in a man. Speaking of women, they don't seem to be looking for you. Well, the saying for the 90s is, hair is out, head is in. My name is Spy Sterling, president of Forehead Club for Men, and I have the answer you're looking for. More head. Come visit us in our professional office atmosphere, where our specialists will make available to you the latest in forehead styles, such as the Dracula, the Telly, the Bozo, and who could forget the classic Gramps? Or you can even design your own hairstyle to fit any lifestyle. You'll see why our own non-surgical strand-by-strand method looks perfectly natural after swelling subsides and the skin burns heal. Not even an expert can tell the difference. Call 1-800-MO-HEAD for our fee booklet and a subjective bibliography on investing in a creative forehead. Learn how you will save dollars on expensive shampoos, haircuts, and dandruff treatments. Save time and electricity on less blow drying. So remember, if you want the facts, call us for our fee and obligation. At Forehead Club for Men, we stand behind it. And remember, I'm not just a monotone cue card reader with a plastic smile. I'm also a sucker.
I'm Lois Kent, and this is Off the Hook News. Tonight's top story, Danny Bonaducci, who played Danny in the 1970s television show The Partridge Family, was sentenced today for savagely beating a transvestite whom Bonaducci thought was a woman. Mr. Bonaducci was sentenced to watch 137 hours of continuous Partridge Family reruns, and he will be entering therapy where he will be encouraged to, come on, get happy. In this, the 200th anniversary of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's death, the descendants of Antonio Salieri have vowed to set the record straight as to the rivalry between these two composers and clear his name once and for all. Informed sources say one Hollywood producer is now negotiating with the Salieri family for exclusive rights to tell the true story in a movie called Ein Klein Italiano. The movie will show how Antonio Salieri did not kill Mozart, but that the deed was actually done by a mafioso Don hired by Louis XIV, rumored to be the ancestor of local entrepreneur Louis. Louis was supposed to kidnap Mozart and publish his music under the name Don Giovanni. In response to recent media attention surrounding the issue of police brutality, local law enforcement personnel have been directed to attend sensitivity training seminars. Seen here is recent graduate of EST, Officer Phil Ladalist, attempting to, quote, make friends with all the little animals, unquote. As most of our viewers know, Off the Hook News has experienced some difficulties in the past regarding our weather team. Now, in an effort to make amends to our viewers, as well as compete with those other stations with their fancy computer-generated maps and their weather satellites, Off the Hook News is in the process of interviewing prospective weathermen. Here with us tonight is our first candidate, Fred Farberger, in his very first live television appearance. Here with the weather, Fred Farberger. Thank you, Fred. Anyone else out there that would like to audition for this auspicious position, contact Off the Hook News, care of WCCA TV, Grove Street, Worcester. Please. The recent release of the movie Hamlet has revived popular interest in Shakespeare and his work. With us tonight is well-known Shakespearean authority, Professor Raoul Violette, to tell us about some of the lesser-known works of the bard. Professor?
Thank you, Lois. Yes, and these are some of the recently dug up works that we found from some of his personal diary notes. Now, he seemed to have had a fetish on titles that ended in "et," such as the children's story he first wrote about a small pig. He labeled Hamlet, which he originally wanted to use the title Piglet, but it reminded him too much of his girlfriend, Minnie. Now, a scientific documentary focusing on the excessive amount of roughage in one's daily diet he called Toilet. The story of a man who has an insatiable appetite for Twinkies was developed into the story Chubette. The Greek myth about nymphs bearing white powdered noses, Coquette. It's a cultural joke. A biography, a prophesized biography at that, called Marionette. focused on the life of Dan Quayle. An existential parody of the endless cycles of life, laundrette. Sort of like launder. Now, he liked the words duet and sextet, which was really a product of too much tet. Now, the story regarding cross-dressers of the Elizabethan court was titled Dragnet. And we also found that the how-to book on how to catch those itty-bitty fishes, bassinet, and then one that we found, we're not sure where this came from, stupet, which is what we call this skit. And, no, we're missing one. The story of the round table of philosophical topics, bullshit. The next, this one, penultimate, which is the next to the last joke.
Thank God.
The story of medieval lawyers, maggot.
Professor, I've
Maggot,
got one
medieval
for you,
cat.
and I'd like for you to do it right away, please.
And stop it. I get it.
Thank you.
And that must conclude. Do I still get
Professor.
paid? I got a few more.
Professor, that's, thank you.
Thank you.
We get
That would be good.
the picture entirely.
Thank you.
I'm going to do the research myself from now on. That's the news for this evening. I'm Lois Kent, and for everyone here at Off the Hook News, have a day. I'm going to get this guy out of here. Quickly.
Bullshit.
There's something inside all of us. No one can escape from it. And it always creates such a fuss. Far too few admit to it. At home and in the workplace, in church and during class. Even tonight some of you will be uncomfortable, 'cause you have gas. Doctors call it flatus. You can call it what you want. And because it's such a personal thing, it's something most of us don't like to flaunt. But don't dare try to fight it, 'cause if you do, remember Mama Cass. She didn't get that big from overeating. She held her gas. Even tonight while you're watching the show, some of you won't have to leave, but you're gonna have to go. And if you're in a dither 'cause you don't know what to do, just kind of let it happen and blame the person next to you.
Welcome to Opera Illiterata, sponsored by H&R Kroc. In our continuing series of opera for the illiterate, our presentation provides a simultaneous audio translation for those who want to know what they're really saying. So please welcome tonight's contemporary rendition of Rigatoni, featuring the great stars of opera, Placebo Domingo and Maria Callas.
Jeez, look at this set. Who's the sponsor?
Some tax accounting firm.
Write it off, okay?
Oh, that was a taxing note. A really taxing note.
Well, I went for broke. I went for broke. Do you think they'll get this pun? For broke? Taxing note? The sponsor? I went for broke? Really broke. Broke it. Completely.
Oh, you broke it all right, buddy.
Oh, adjust my bracket.
What's that, the small income bracket? Stop spitting on me, okay?
Shut up.
Shut up yourself.
Shut up.
Shut up? Shut up? You're telling me to shut up?
Did you have anchovies again for lunch?
Huh, where'd you get that deduction?
The fish smell in here is blocking my vocal cords.
Well, stop flirting with that bimbo in 3, okay? I see you.
Who?
I see you. You can't fool me. Huh.
She likes me. She's smiling at me.
Oh, she's laughing at you.
I'm not flirting at
She's
her.
laughing at your short form.
I don't think so. You think they'll get this lip sync and stuff? Yeah, these are cultural books. To Catch an Angel, is that a cultural book?
Doesn't fit you.
To Kill an Angel, okay, To Kill a Mockingbird. One more time, ready? Here we go, here we go, here we go. The sandpapery sound of flesh against flesh was... Oh! I can't read that one. I'm Ricky Jim, and ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be right back, so stick around. We've got a lot more great fun and entertainment coming your way. Entertainment you just can't buy unless you get basic cable. And by the way, if you're not getting off the hook in your town, move!
You're beside yourself.
Oh, George over here. Wendy. All right. Okay.
Oh! Hey, anybody want to go to the beach? Are we done taping?
Right? That's what it is, right? You're watching this the whole time. You don't know this, but the telephone number is being burnt into your retina is what it's doing. It's etched into your brain. You're watching this stuff all the time. I don't know. I went for a job interview. Sure, that morning I watched Reverend Spike Jones and his wife, Vampirilla. I went to an interview. I had to report to 211, NBC, room 211. I get there. I get into the elevator. I press 714. I start taking money out of my wallet. I'm going, hallelujah, hallelujah. The people in the elevator were a little bit upset. I'm Jewish. What can I say? I don't know. It's crazy. So I get to the room. For 2 hours, I sit and I wait. I'm waiting for my interview. 2 hours go by. I realize I'm in 711 because I pressed the wrong floor. That's another skit. I don't want to go into it right now. I don't want to go into it. I don't know. That's why I got a new analyst. 1-900-ANALYST is what.
As my daddy, William Shakespeare Kent, used to say, as you are old and reverend, you should be wise. Don't play with your food or I'll poke you in the eyes.